Hey guys, what's going on? So, what is it? Today's Tuesday. It's, what is it, August 30th. We have a new 10 or so people that just started the Paleo Challenge. Welcome, guys. And then we have another 10 or so that should be wrapping up the book right now. So, I want to talk to you both real quick. Let's see, Paleo 4.1. You guys, we need to get watching Food Inc. I would like to discuss that this weekend, and then we need to get into the book, The Paleo Solution. You all should have your copies by now. I'll be reading through that. So we'll start there, and then I'll post another video towards the end of this week for you guys discussing Food Inc. in the book. In fact, we'll probably go Food Inc. and then we'll do the entire book later on in next week. So let's just get Food Inc. watched by the end of this week. 4.1. So we've finished reading the book by now. I hope it's been plenty of time. I just kind of grazed through it again and kind of get updated for this discussion right now. Apologize for having to do this in the car today. I'm just running a little behind. So what are we talking about? We're talking about fat, we're talking about stress, talking about sleep, really some of the final aspects of the book, kind of getting our paleo diet in check, our paleo lifestyle in check. What we need to remember, I guess the most important concept with the fat chapter especially, is if we are adhering to these paleo concepts, these paleo rules, these paleo ideas. So like, I'm eating wild caught, fish, I'm eating wild game, I'm eating omega-3 eggs. Basically, in a nutshell, and we're eating nuts, basically in a nutshell, our fat content, our fat intake, it's all legit. It's good to go. Specifically, we can supplement with some omega-3s. That's really the main concern, is we got to kind of watch that omega-3 to omega-6 balance. If you guys did not read the book, that chapter, or just kind of graze through that chapter, I would go back and so we're talking about chapter 7 right now. I forgot the pages, but where he goes into the differences in omega-3s and omega-6s, talking about the ancestral level of omega-3 to omega-6, and then what's common today in our population. We're looking, prehistorically, it was roughly a 1-to-1 ratio of intake of omega-3s to omega-6s. So for every 10 milligrams of omega-3s we got 10 milligrams of omega-6s. Now, unfortunately, for the average person, it's probably like a 1 to 10. So 10 milligrams of omega-3 to 100 milligrams of omega-6. And the problem with omega-6s is they are pro-inflammatory. When we get that inflammation, man, it brings a whole host of other illnesses. So with the fat chapter, the most important thing, fat's really not that important as long as we're adhering to these paleo diet guidelines. We're eating these good meats, we're watching our carbohydrate content, we are or can be supplementing with omega-3s. So moving on from there, if you have any questions, please post them. Moving on there, looking at the stress, guys, cortisol levels, inflammation, everything about this, guys, basically ties back to inflammation. Maybe instead of calling this a paleo challenge, we should call this an inflammation challenge. Looking at inflammation levels, guys, cortisol levels, we need to be getting that good sleep. I trust that our rooms are dark, our alarm clocks are off or not emitting light, our rooms are cool, it's a comfortable place to sleep, we're going to bed early, hopefully it's not too big of a pain to get us out of bed. And, in 4.0, we didn't really talk about this too much. 4.1 we did, talking about booze, guys. Obviously I don't feel that anyone who drinks occasionally people are going to drink. That's all I'm going to say. People are going to drink, and that's cool. Obviously, moderation is important, and then what are we drinking is important. As I told 4.1, things that are kind of on the okay list, and okay doesn't mean good for you or it's going to make your life, or make you live longer or nothing. We're talking about like clear liquors, red wines. White wine has more sugar than red wine, but I understand. And that's really about it. Clear liquors with a sugar-free mixer, water, lemons, limes, tonic, well not tonic, unsweetened tonic water, or club soda. Those are kind of like the main drinks for a paleo athlete, guys. And then regarding sleep and booze, let's definitely, if we're in the habit of using booze as a sleep aid, let's get out of that, because in reality, while we may pass out sooner, it's really not much better. It's not any better sleep. It's worse sleep. There's very little healing. There's very little recuperation going on, and that's the reason we sleep, guys. We got to heal these tissues. We got to, you know, come back for the next day and keep our mental clarity. So with stress, man, just, you know, try to enjoy life. Our workouts are stress, but it's a stress that our body adapts to, and it makes things better. Obviously, if we do too much of it, it's too much stress. But we try to keep that limited. We don't really want you guys working out too much. So that kind of wraps up the book for you guys, because from there he goes into ancestral fitness, and then I guess he does talk about supplements. So looking at supplements, we've talked now about omega-3s. Personally, I've started taking an omega-3 again. I took some time off, but I'm just taking 1 to 2 pills per meal. I bought them at Costco. It's a green bottle. You know, I just kind of check what's the dosage per pill. I don't want to take like 23 pills a day. That's a lot of capsules and whatnot. And then additional potential supplements would be vitamin D, which just comes in a simple pill form. You have to really take 1 of those, or just go out, go swimming, go enjoy the sunlight a little bit. And then 2 would be magnesium, which for any of you people that are concerned about bone health, not only are we on a net-based diet, which is great for our bone health, you know, versus net-based versus net acid. So we're talking pH levels. But if you really want to stress out on your bone health, a little bit of magnesium won't hurt. It's actually a little more effective, along with load-bearing exercises, you know, weightlifting, to keep our bones nice and dense, nice and strong. So 4.1. If we have any questions regarding the book, please, you know, I would like to get more discussions. I am trying to work hard at keeping things active on the Facebook group. You know, I'm trying to go through and give you guys comments, give you guys feedback on your postings. Please, man, something pops into your mind. What about this? What about that? Post it. Let's get a little more interaction going. 4.1. If you guys were listening to this, you shouldn't have been. No, just kidding. 4.1, let's watch Food Inc. We're going to start talking real serious about our quality of food. And then let's get reading our books too, because I probably would like to wrap our book discussion up in one video. So, here we are. It's Tuesday. Wrapping up the book, moving on with life, becoming healthier. I'm seeing some better intensity out of some of us in the gym. That's cool. I like seeing you guys push. I like seeing you guys make PRs. So let's keep this up. Keep discussions open. Keep eating clean. Peace out, guys. Thank you.